Maseches Kesubos daf kuf. And the Mishnah on the bottom of Tzadites and beis says, Shuma diyonim shepichsu shtos, shesifu shtos, mochen botum shem gamali aloim mechen kayim. The Shar Mishpat discusses an interesting question. He brings some Marshtam that's hard to understand. What does that mean? The Shuma diyonim, they made a mistake in the valuation. Pichsu shtos, shesifu shtos. How was in this bar that the Bezdin made a mistake? Bezdin paskin and evaluated the property. How could it be in this bar and be proven that the Bezdin made a mistake? If it'll be a different Bezdin comes and says that the first Bezdin made a mistake, why is the second Bezdin believed more than the first Bezdin? So he says, HaKoychach must be that the original Bezdin were moida, that they evaluated falsely, they made a mistake in the original valuation, and he asked if that's the case, how could it be that they could be choizer and say they evaluated it not properly? Why don't you say Eini choizer magid the same way that you say by Eidim Eini choizer magid? Who is them by Bezdin? You say Eini choizer magid. And he says, Mokum HaKosha. There's not a chesaron of Eini choizer magid. Interesting chiddush that even by the yonim there's a chesaron of Eini choizer magid. Moving further on, I understand for Yolos HaShachar that it brings a kasha b'shem Nachal Yitzchak. They asked, and that's a vur in a Mishnah that kuntem Shem Gamliel. If there was a mistake with a shtus and mochem kayom, and according to the Chachomim, if it's less than a shtus, the mecher is kayom. And he asked, why is the Mechen Kaim? It's mashma that the Yodim don't have to pay for their mistake. Why is it different? Then that's mavur that a dayan that made a mistake and was toy b'shikul adas masha also v'yishalim in beis. The fact that the dayan made a mistake in his psak, the psak is chal, but since it's a mistake, so therefore the dayan has to pay for that he damaged through his psak din v'yishalim basis. Why don't you say over here also the fact that Dayanim made a mistake in the valuation? It should be considered like a toys b'shikol adas, and they should be mishalim beisoy. So if Steinman Zocher Nevacha said the answer to this kasha is that when a dayan is toy b'shikol adas, the actual psak was a mistake. And therefore it's considered that there's a pseida and a hezik that came from his psak and he has to pay. However, in our sugya, that there was only a mistake in the shum and the valuation of the value of the property, but the actual mechira, the mechira is kayom, and it's only a mistake in the value of the property. So since the din is still kayom and the mechir is kayom, it's not considered that there's a ma'isa mazik that the dayanim did, and therefore they don't have to pay for ayin sham. Moving further on, the Gemara is a shayla. Shliach command, do you say shliach is kalmono, that even with a small mistake the mechir is bottle, or shliach is k'dayanim, and the Gemara brings a machloikis of shliach k'dayanim or shliach kalmono. I the Rambam that says interesting chiddush. He says that when the shliach makes a mistake, the mechir is bottled. That's specifically when the shliach told the seller that he's a shliach on behalf of the mishalech. However, if he doesn't tell the shliach that he's buying on behalf of the mishalech, then the mecher is kayom, and the din is between the shliach and the mishalech on the fact that the shliach made a mistake, but the actual mechir is kayom. Einen Sivis, that's Meirich B'divya Rambam, and he asked, how could it be that the mechir is kayom if the shliach didn't say that he is making the transaction on behalf of the mishleach? The mechir is kayom. Why should it be kayom? The money is the money of the mishleach, and the chayfetz is the chayfetz of the mishleach, and not his chayfetz. So how could he sell something that's not his? And how could he be chal the mechir on behalf of the shliach? So the Siva says that since the shliach has the money to compensate the mishaleach on his losses, so therefore the understanding is that the mishaleach gave the shliach the right to buy it for himself in the situation that he made a mistake, and it's kayom, the mechir on behalf of the shliach, and the shliach will have to go and compensate the Shliach on his losses, and specifically when the Shliach himself has the means to repay the Shliach. However, if he doesn't have money to pay back the Shliach, the Mech is bottle. And the Sivas brings for the Marshal now Sugis will not like the Rambam, and the Marshal says that doesn't make a difference if the Shliach said he's a Shliach who didn't say he's a Shliach, as long as he made a mistake, the Mech is bottle. Ein the Ran in Kedushin, the second paragraph of Kedushin, that explains the understanding why the Mech is Kayim when the Shliach didn't say he's a Shliach is because since the seller sold it to the Shliach and didn't realize that there's a Meshaleach, yes, therefore the Din of Dvarim that the Moicha has is specifically with the Shliach, and you could say that he has nothing to do with the Meshaleach. He only sold it to the Shliach and not to the Meshaleach, and therefore the Shliach now has to compensate and work it out between him and the Meshaleach for Ayin Sham. Moving further on, Tosfos discusses, according to the sheet that holds that Shliach is Kidayonim and the Mech is Kayam. He asked from the Gemara before that says, you say, when the Shliach makes a mistake, the Tzkuni Shadratich V'loi Lavosi, and therefore there's a bittul in the Shlichus. So Tosfos says the answer is that the Gemara before is talking about more than the Shtus, so therefore you say the Tzkuni Shadratich V'loi Lavosi. However, if it's a Shtus and the Halach is Kono Machzer or no, so therefore the Mech is Kayam, and B'chaygav there, Nachman says Shliach is Kedayonim, and there's no bittul in the Shlichus. Ein Marshal and Marshal that discuss why is specifically more than Oinod. You say the Tzkuni Shadratich V'loi Lavosi, even is the Toys the Shir Oinod one. You say the Tzkuni Shadratich V'loi Lavosi. The Marshal says the understanding in Tosfos is that since the halacha is when the Toys is a Shir Oinod, Kono Machzer Oinod, so therefore the Mshaleach will be compensated for the loss. So therefore, there's no hefsid for the Mshaleach, and b'chaygav there's no bittul shlichus. And the Mashal says specifically by Dayonim, they made a mistake with the shir of Eino. You say since the evaluation was a shir of Eino, so therefore it's bottled the entire evaluation. However, by a shliach, it's not bottled the shlichus. However, the Rambam has mavur the hepech of the Marshal, the Adarabba. By a shliach is bottle and by bezdin it's kayam, because the Rambam writes in Hilchas Mechira that if a shliach made a mistake, even by kol schools, it's bottled the Mechira. However, if bezdin made a mistake b'shtus, and they wanted that the Mechira shouldn't be bottled, and they wanted to be chmachsid, the mechzirin. So you see in the Rambam that by mistake the shir by bezdin the mechir is kayam. However, by a shliach the mechir is bottle. I need to say for Yad Halevi that asks what's the understanding in the Rambam, why is it that by a shliach the mechir is bottle, however by bezdin the mechir is kayam, and he explains the understanding is that it's choluk be'iki yisod gidroi, a mistake by a shliach and a mistake by bezdin, because by a shliach the entire koyach that a shliach has to tell is because he was sent by the shliach, and if there's a mistake, you say the tkuni shadratich v'loi lavosi, and it's a bittul in the shlichus, so therefore the mech is bottle, and it doesn't pass to say that you be machzer the ino, and therefore it's as if the shliach didn't lose out, and he explains the reason why it can't be machzer ino by a shliach is according to what's mavur under Chaim. The Chaim says that the halacha is by Eino, it's kono machzor Eino, is not the pshat. That through the chachzoras Eino, it's considered that the mechir was nasa b'pochos, rather the mechir was made with the toyos of shtus, and there's a new halacha that's kono machzor Eino. However, by bezdin, they have a koyach b'fnei atzmo and not milesa the shlichus. So therefore, how much there is a halacha that you can be kono machzer or no, and therefore there's no hefsid to the yisoyim. So therefore, if the halacha is kono machzer or no, and their evaluation is chal, So it's also hated the beer in the Rambam that specifically doesn't have their own koyach, and it's only when there's a hefsid, it's nisbatel, do you say that it's bottle, however, a shliach, that the whole koyach is because they're coming with koyach, the meshaleach. So therefore, how much there is, even a small change and a mistake, it's both their entire koyach and the whole din shlichus.